What is up, my Moon Tribe? I'm Haley, and welcome back to Moon Tribe Tarot. These are general messages from the 27th to the 31st of March, 2020. Take what resonates, leave behind what does not. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, where your messages will 100% correlate to you, because it is for you and mine specifically, you can find all the information how to reach me in the description box down below. Without any further ado, I've already gone ahead and pulled your cards for you. We have two cards from the Normand, being the I don't know what this is called, and then the Whip and Broom, and then the two cards of Tarot are the Page of Coins and Death. So let's read this first, alright? So the Page of Pentacles represents the situation. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Earth sign energy would be somebody that would come in as good news as a source of new money. He would be bringing in the message of, hey, there's new money here. It could come from a new job, but it is a new source of money. It can come from inheritance. It can come from literally anything, like winning the lottery. It's just a new source of money. But he also comes up to me as abundance and prosperity, not just financial wealth. So it's a new beginning. It's a new start of either emotional stability or emotional prosperity or actual finances. But I definitely see that there has been a change. There's been a switch up in how you view this. So it could be that something is coming in for you and changing almost. Because honestly, when I get cards like this right now, with the way that the things are, I don't want to say I see a job loss here, but I definitely see a change in the way that you make your money, or the way that you are, you foster your prosperity. You foster, not hoster, where you, foster your prosperity. There has been some sort of incoming change or transformation. It is either one that has, I'm going to need to pull a clarity card for this so I can read the rest of this, but it's either that you, this change is coming in and kind of being daunting for you, like, oh, it's changing up how I make my money, or it's coming in, this death, this change has happened in order for you to have this money. So let's see which one it is. Can I just have a card of clarity for which one it is, if this is a change for the for prosperity, or if prosperity has changed for them? Okay, so this is a change for the better. The Three of Cups represents friendship. It's an overall celebration. So this is happening for your purpose. I feel like this change has come in and is now, you had gone through some transformation and now you are experiencing new, this is beginning, baby page messenger energy of a new source of stability coming in. It's possible, because I pulled the Three of Cups, there's some sort of celebrations or good times with friends to be had because of this, but honestly, this is just something to honestly celebrate, I see. With the Whip and the Broom, I get this card as a kind of a structure in society kind of card. I get this as a religious kind of card. When I see the Whip and the Broom, these are tools or instruments to me, where I kind of see the whip and the broom being used as some sort of brute force for a certain cause. Like when we think of whips, what do we use whips for? We use it to demand power, we use it to control other things, and we use it as a display of power to control others, to be intimidated almost. So I kind of see that there's some sort of brute force. I'm not necessarily sure if this is you doing this or if this has been done to you, but it's kind of like somebody has their whip in their hand and they're like, well, this is kind of how it's going to be from now on, kind of like that there is a lot of planning and there is some sort of domineering figure here that has a lot of control, and it might make you feel like you're in this situation and you don't necessarily, it's a new situation, so you're not used to this type of thing. So I feel like it is feeling like, okay, I'm under somebody's thumb type of issue, or you are this person that is doing this to other people, which honestly, you don't need to use brute force in order to get what you want. Same goes to whoever is doing this to you. But when I think of this, I think of flailing. I think of religious ceremonies in which there'd be people in the streets demonstrating, like whipping themselves in the back. People still do this. I don't remember the name of the event or what it is that this is called, the flailing. But I definitely see this as a source of maybe self-sacrifice in a sense, but also this is just to me a card that represents brute force. I really get this as a power control or power situation, because we do have somebody here that is nobility, that is wielding a spear. I kind of get this in the sense that there's somebody making the rules around here. Maybe you are not. I kind of think it's not you. I think that you are being subjected to this because you are kind of... I feel like you are kind of put into this place where you're put into this situation. When I get this card, it almost looks like a shipwreck area to me, where there are so many places in which you can go, kind of like the Two of Wands. And again, we have the symbol of faith, we have the symbol of structure, we have the symbol of power. It's a symbol of peace and faith and to restore. But in a case where I get the feeling of religion kind of being this brute force, I think that society right now is this brute force. It's kind of leaving us in the situation where we don't really know where to go. But whenever I see fertility in this situation, whenever I see trees in abundance galore, I think of this as something that, even though we're washed up here and there's a lot of paths to go, there is a lot of stability here. So I think that you might not have expected this change of events is going for you. This is a change for the better. You might not have seen it coming. Something came out of a situation that might not have seemed stable, or something that didn't seem like it was going to foster any stability. The only problem is that you might have to continuously look for what that is, but it is, to me, telling me that you have kind of washed up here, kind of unexpectedly made some sort of new discovery that, hey, there is stability here. It might be a little brute, and there is definitely a change involved with this, but there is definitely a lot of options of where you can go. There is at least a new beginning here for you. Just be careful with the power control issues if this is you or somebody else doing this to you. You don't need that energy in your life. Be careful of how you handle that, and be careful if you are doing this to others. More or less, I get this as a spread of kind of a new situation in a time of hardship, not really expecting to have a lot from this, but being shown that this is stable, but to also be, a little bit, there is going to be somebody that is carrying the whip around, somebody that's going to be in control of your success. But other than that, I don't see this as a bad spread. I see this acclimating to your situation, acclimating to a new scenario, and kind of seeing where you can go from there, and at least harvesting some sort of prosperity from this. I don't really read this as a bad spread. I just see this as acclimating into your new environment. And that is for the star sign of, what's up, Capricorn? Lots of earth energy here for you. Good luck. Enjoy the 27th to the 31st. I definitely feel like you are going to find that it is going to be more fertile than you think it is. Alright, peace out, my Moon Tribe. I'll see you on the flip. Bye.